as the Nigerian government struggles to contain the thousands of people displaced by Boko Haram fighting, they also have to contend with the issue of orphans, people whose parents were killed as a result of the fighting of Boko Haram. Some of these children told me that they actually watched their parents being killed right in front of them, and the trauma that they've gone through. They shared some of these experiences with me right at the camps that I visited in the northeast. And one of the camps I went to is in Maiduguri in northeast Nigeria.
Fatima Mohammed is one of many children in this camp without a parent. Her mother and father were both killed by Boko Haram, and she was forced to run away from her village, taking with her nothing. She's now alone and has to look after her siblings.
When the attack happened, we didn't have anything to eat for 2 days. We had nowhere to go to. We only joined other villages to escape the attacks. We had no choice then to join them after my parents were killed.
But she's not the only one going through this.
There are more than 49,000 children orphaned by Boko Haram in Borno State alone. Some are in camps run by government, and others are in shelters like this one in Maiduguri city.
This shelter is now home for these orphans. We can offer them only a temporary respite.
I just give them the land. Some of them are going now begging people on the street. Some of them are laborers. They go and work. And some of them are going to somebody's house and clean their house.
It's not clear how many children have been killed, kidnapped or orphaned by Boko Haram during more than 6 years of the group's campaign of terror and violence. Almost every child here has a story to tell. As like Fatima, many don't know what the future holds for them.
I can't abandon my younger ones because no one can take care of them.
But for now, Fatima and her brothers and sisters will remain here as the Nigerian military tries to drive Boko Haram fighters from the areas they've taken.
The question now is what next for these orphans, because the Nigerian government has come out, has not actually come out to state what plans they have for them in terms of trying to prepare a soft landing, either giving them scholarships so that some of them can go to school or giving them funding to provide accommodation, because some of these children fled from areas that were sacked completely, their houses burnt even after their parents had been killed. So the future actually looks uncertain for many of these orphans, and aid agencies are actually calling for more support to be able to ensure that these orphans don't end up on the streets after the crisis is contained by the Nigerian military.